Welcome to Trainz!
Hey there friends, and welcome to another episode of Trainz Reviews. My name is Kevin, and today we're going to be taking a look at this Proto 1000 Bud RDC locomotive. And this particular example is a 30391 painted for the New Haven Railroad, number 126. So let's take it out of the box here. Hasta mañana, Mr. Box. And out of the styrofoam, put it down. Now, this particular example, if you're looking for it on the website, the SKU is 5886316. Now, the Proto 1000 RDC has been around for a long time. With its age and the fact that the 1000 line was more budget-oriented to begin with, we're missing a lot of details you'd expect to find in a newer model like Proto's RDC, for example. However, they're solid runners, they're inexpensive to purchase, and they still look good from a distance. So if you're part of a model railroad club, for example, and running your trains at a show, there'd be less heartbreak over a $33 Proto 1000 RDC being derailed or suddenly disappearing versus Proto's, $360 to $720 version. Now, we graded this a TCA standard C7, which is an excellent based on visual appearance. There are some faint scratches along the body. It could use a scrub if you don't like the dirty look, and the box has certainly seen better days, but this looks pretty solid. It does have an interior. There are seats inside. And really, with the Bud RDC, there's not that much detail on them. One area where you'll certainly notice the lack of detail is on the underbody. You have, from the side, they've put a little bit of casting detail, but when you look underneath, it's just metal lumps and stuff. But on the plus side, it does give it a lot of weight. So these are really good runners, and because they have such a long wheelbase, they have no problem going over switches, which might, short out a shorter wheelbase locomotive. So we call this the Proto 1000 30391 HO scale New Haven Bud RDC passenger locomotive number 126. We are not ones for brevity here. We try and get as much information in the title as we possibly can. Like I mentioned earlier, the SKU is 5886316, and at time of filming, this little RDC could be yours for $32.46. 398 RDCs were built in a variety of configurations, with some in operation to this day. For cash-strapped railroads required to maintain passenger service, the RDC was a real blessing. They could be found on branch lines, short-haul intercity routes, commuter routes, and even long-distance trains. Like and subscribe if you'd be so kind. We'll see you again next week. And this Bud's for you.
Trainz.com. Making dreams come true, one train at a time.